This is Explaining Reality.
Hey, I'm Nora, and today we're going to talk about a few Bravo celebrities.
Hey, I'm Colin, and there's nothing I'd rather do than talk about some Bravo celebrities. So who are we starting with?
So we're going to start with the cast that's on The Valley, and season 2 is airing right now.
Okay.
There is a whole situation. First of all, Danny, he is an obnoxious drunk, and he has one too many.
And this is
And
someone on the Valley.
Yes, he's somebody on the Valley, and he gets obnoxious. He's rude to his wife. All of this is captured on camera, but there was a whole situation that was captured that was not on camera that they then brought into the season. And what happened was he was out with their friend group. There's two other girls in the group, Jasmine and Melissa, who are a couple. They're engaged to be married, and they're both beautiful girls. And he apparently grabbed Melissa's butt. And then he also went over to Jasmine and put his hand on her hip and said, "Get daddy another drink." And it was this uncomfortable situation. It was an uncomfortable situation that was dealt with off camera. Jasmine and Melissa both said, we dealt with it. We said that was not cool. Like, we talked to him once he was sober and said, not cool. Don't ever do that again. And they decided, okay, we're going to move forward because season 2, they're all on the cast. So they're all going to be hanging out together. And if they were really traumatized by this, or it was something truly awful, like, they shouldn't be forced to be in a situation where they're back filming with him and going on trips with him and staying in houses with him.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't feel that way. They didn't feel that they were traumatized by it. They just said it wasn't cool, and we told him and we moved on. But another person on the cast, Janet, decided to bring it on camera. And in a heated moment, she said, "You sexually assaulted Jasmine and Melissa." And she would not back down from that statement. The whole friend group kept saying, okay, that's a bit much to say. What he did was not okay. And he acknowledged it. He said, I know that was not cool that I did that.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't backing down. She said it was sexual assault. And she said it so many times. He's like labeled as a sexual predator. And it just has created this debate of where do we draw because it's such a broad term. If you look it up, what he did technically was sexual assault.
Mm-hmm.
If a man takes a woman and drugs her drink and rapes her, that's also sexual assault.
Mm-hmm.
So but these two things are the same category. It's like,
I mean, I doubt they are legally the same thing. I mean,
not legally, but if you're labeled and people don't know the story, and it's like he sexually assaulted 2 women, and somebody else who does something that truly is traumatic, they're the same. He's in the same category as that person.
Right. So I mean, what are they doing?
Well, I kind of look at it like he's outraged because he says, you've now put this name on me. I'm getting he's getting hate mail. He's lost jobs. He's getting all this stuff that's
like, these people have actual jobs.
Yeah, he's an actor, and he does voiceover for a bunch of stuff. Like one of his big gigs was he was on all the seasons of The Walking Dead, and he
Like
wasn't.
as a
No,
as like a
he. It
character.
shows him in like the sound where they're like he does the voiceover where he's like, "Wah,"
Oh, okay.
creating.
Yeah.
Yeah, he creates sounds and he does like voice. It's like he's a voice actor. Um, but he's getting blacklisted now because he's being labeled as a sexual predator. Where people who don't actually watch, if you don't watch the show and you know what the story is behind it, all you see is Danny is he sexually assaulted 2 women in the headlines.
Yeah.
You don't really need to see much more. You're like, okay, I don't want anything to do with that guy. So
Yeah. I mean, I don't. I'm sure he'll find work again. First of all, second of all,
yeah, I don't feel too bad for him because
this
he's kind of
person-
a douche.
Right. Yeah. I mean, so like he's getting his due, whether that's too much or too little or whatever, but he did something he shouldn't have done. But so this Janet person who's labeled him.
Yeah, she's labeled him.
Was she there? Did she see it happen?
No, she heard the
Oh,
story
well.
the next day. And the thing is that Jasmine and Melissa got very angry at Janet too, because they were like, now it's
Right.
out there. You're saying we're victims of sexual assault when
Right.
in their minds, okay, legally, yes, they are victims of sexual assault, but they don't want to have that same, like,
Well,
they don't want to take away from victims that have truly been traumatized.
Right. But I mean, legally, they weren't if they said they weren't. Right. And I mean,
well, yeah, I mean,
so
sexual assault is because it was unwanted touching.
right.
Neither one of them, they're lesbians. They don't want anything to do with Danny. Like, and he's grabbing their ass. Like, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Even if you're a straight woman, like, it's not cool. Like, nobody wants you, Danny. You're a douchebag. But I do feel bad that that's the edit he's getting. And I also think they glossed over completely. There's a scene where Danny is they're at a barbecue. Like, there's a bunch of people there. It's during the day. He's outside taking a photo with two of his friends, and he has like both arms up with his arms around the guys taking a picture. And Jax Taylor comes up behind him and pulls his pants and underwear down, exposing his penis and his ass to the entire crowd, to everybody. And he's like, whoa. And he's immediately like struggling to pull his pants. Like, that to me is much bigger. And they just nobody even called it assault. Nobody brought attention to it. It was a moment everybody laughed at. It was laughed away as a funny thing. And to me, I was like, that's not funny. That's, to me, I don't know. I'm not a guy, but I would think that would be more traumatizing than, as a woman, if a drunk guy is like smacks my ass in the bar. Yeah, it's not cool. I'm going to be pissed off in the moment, but I'm not going to like need years of therapy to get over it. But I might if someone pantsed me in front of a crowd of people.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's all dumb reality TV bullshit, right? I mean, this guy sounds like an asshole. And the other thing, though, and the important things here is that the people that this happened to are saying that this, not that it wasn't a big deal, but it wasn't sexual assault, right? They're upset that someone else is calling it that. And also, these are drunk adult friends, apparently,
Yeah,
at a bar. Like,
I mean, that's the other thing. I was like, you wouldn't continue to be, if he actually sexually assaulted them, like where it was traumatizing. I think Bravo would have fired him, and I don't think he either one of them would sign up to do season 2. They'd be like, we're not traveling with this man. Like, we're not going to stay in a house with him. And they didn't feel that way.
And I mean, it's, I mean, this is just all reality TV shtick, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it is. I mean, because now people are going to want to see what's happening. And like, probably, I mean, like, these lizards getting death threats is like, that's the sign of success, right? They're doing their job. That's all that is.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
So,
but I do have to say, Danny is a dick because he is so mean to his wife too. And that is all caught on camera. And there are moments that you're concerned because there was one moment where he kept saying, do you still have your mic on? Take it off because we need to take it off. She's like, just stop talking. And he's like, take it off. And then you're kind of wondering, what's he about to do? Like, cameras are going down, but you can hear them talking because she still has her mic on. And he wants it. Like, for me, if a guy was talking to me like that, I'd be like, oh no, this mic is staying on. Like, what are you about to do to me? No, thank you. And he's like, he's so cringe sometimes because there's like, they do this fashion show. Well, I don't know. It's like a Miss America type pageant. And it's the guys that are dressing up as women and they're the ones competing in the pageant. And they are, because Danny's wife was a former Miss.
This sounds illegal.
No, so all the guys in the house, they all, like, the women are helping them do their makeup. The gay, straight, every male is in this pageant and they are getting like serious about it. And there is this scene where Nia's trying to help her husband Danny do his makeup, get his wig, and he is just yelling at her and he goes, I need to win. What are you doing to me? I look like a fucking clown. Screw you. Like, he was just being, and she kept going, you're really stressing me out. Stop talking to me. Like this is supposed to be goofy and fun. Like, who's taking it this? And he goes, I win. If I'm doing this, I win. And he was just getting so mad to the point that Lala Kent, who is another person on the cast. Yes, that's her name.
Say her name again.
Lala.
Okay.
Yes. She comes in and goes, it's not cool the way you're talking to your wife right now. Like, stop it. This is not cool. You're making me very uncomfortable. You're triggering me. And then Danny, all after, is going, oh, she's triggered. She's triggered. Uh-oh. And it was just like not cool. And Lala's like, what kind of guy is you don't even know why I'm triggered. Like, what's happened to me in my life where this is making me uncomfortable? And instead of just acknowledging it, you're making fun of me for saying I'm triggered. Like, that's not cool. So he's a dick. I wish he was a really nice, great guy that I could be like, this poor guy's getting this sexual assault label. That's the only part that I side with him slightly is that I think sexual assault was too strong of a word. And I think him being pantsed should have gotten more attention.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, that's God damn it, this stuff is so stupid.
I mean, not him being pantsed getting more attention, but the aftermath. It should have been more like, look, this was assault, because the world forgets that assault can go both ways, you know? It can happen with just because it was him with two women, you know, it can still be, a man can be assaulted also. Like what Jax did to him was assault.
Yeah. And well, the other thing here that these shows are so good at doing is this whole off-camera story stuff that didn't even happen on the show. God damn it.
You're still sick?
No, well, maybe, I don't know, but also, like, I've had to do a lot of stuff outside in this cigarette air. So I think it's kind of prolonging.
You're not supposed to be outside right now.
Yeah, I know. Well, I have stupid work to do. Oh man. So yeah, but yeah, here we are again. It's like talking about whatever showed up on social media about these people that wasn't even on the show, and now I guess it made it onto the show with the accusations. But it does sound like a little much, the accusation, but you know, it's good TV.
Yep, that's very true. So in other news, getting away from the Valley, we'll come back to that once the Valley's wrapped and we've watched the reunion. I'm sure I'll have more stuff to share
You said
about the
season
Valley.
2 is ongoing right
Season
now.
2 is, yeah, it's getting towards the end now. And there's there's other aspects throughout, like there's couples that were married that are now divorced and they're bringing their ex-girlfriend in. And it's kind of like, is this all real? Because you would never really be in a friend group with like your ex-husband in the middle of a divorce and his new
Right.
girlfriend and going on vacation with them.
Yeah.
But they're all cast in the same show,
But,
so
I mean,
they have to
right.
make it work.
Yeah, I mean, it's also really their job, I think,
Yeah.
not their life. It's their God.
Yeah.
This is just still wildly unbelievable that there's just so many shows about the same exact thing with the
I know,
same
and they
exact
draw
people
you in.
doing
I'm
the same.
telling you. You start watching and you're like, oh, I
Ugh.
gotta watch the next episode. But Summer House has started filming
Thank
their
God.
next season. And Amanda and Wes are out. Yay. They were
All
fired.
right.
Because nobody wants to see any more about them. But they are just such attention whores. They are so annoying because
Reality TV people?
Yeah. So as soon as it's announced, like Summer House has started filming and they know Sierra's back and Kyle's back and all of that, what do? They create a TikTok video of Amanda and West in the grocery store. And Amanda has a little basket she's carrying, and West is filming as she gets a few jars of pickles and then goes over and gets a few tubs of ice cream. And that's all the video was. Now, do you know what pickles and ice cream is?
It's a knocked up buffet.
Yeah. It's exactly right. It's hinting at pregnancy cravings and it's hinting that she's pregnant.
So this is something that West and Amanda put on.
Yeah, they put it up
TikTok,
on
okay.
TikTok. And of course, it's getting picked up everywhere. They're trying to take attention away from the Summer House premiere. They're announcing, or not the premiere, but announcing that Summer House has started filming. They're like, oh, let's take attention off of that and let's do like a fake pregnancy announcement. Because literally a week after that, she was spotted having drinks at the bar with Wes, and they were not. She was like drinking. So she's not pregnant. It was just, let's just do this to put our names back in the news.
How do you know she's not pregnant just because she was drinking?
She's pretty evil, but I don't know if she's that evil. I mean, that's
she
like
might be an alcoholic.
diabolical.
Maybe she can't help it. Also,
you can help it for that sweet little baby.
what a lucky kid.
Oh no. No, I hope that never happens. Like I hope she gets to have children someday. I would never wish that on any woman, but not with West. Find somebody else. Anyone else. Literally anyone else.
Well, so first of all, like they're going to be back on that show again. I mean,
not this season. They're fired.
Sure. I mean, that's
nobody wants to watch them.
Yeah, they
no
will.
one.
They're gonna return as some kind of villain, or
I
whenever
think
the
they've-
ratings dip, they're going to
Oh,
be back.
maybe House of Villains. They could go on there.
Oh.
When the new season starts for that, they could be cast on there because those are villains. So, but what's funny is, so there's two new people that they're not part of the main Summer House cast, but they have been spotted filming. So we know that they're there. And that's Sally Carson. She's from Southern Charm, and Ava Dash, who she's from Next Gen NYC. And
that's
I
the
have
Real
to tell you,
Housewives.
no, Next Gen NYC is several of the Real Housewives kids who are now in NYC trying to make it. So they're the next generation. I tried to watch it. Colin, I tried. I was like, let me try to watch this so that we can talk about. I can't do it. That one I just can't. I can't do. They're too young. They all talk like this. That's how they talk. They all like have this voice that they like drag out every syllable, and they use these terms that I guess young people speak that I'm like, I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Oh God.
I couldn't watch it. I was like, I gotta stick to my old lady housewife. I can't do the kids.
Yeah, I guess they have to start getting the next generation going though.
Yeah. Yeah. But both Sally and Ava have been spotted making out with Kyle Cook, who's Amanda's ex-husband, the one that she was cheating on with West.
Mm.
And they're both filming at the same time for Summer House. So this should be interesting because it looks like Kyle's hooking up with two different girls in the house. And Sally is such a pick-me girl. Like, she
Oh, what?
pick me. Like,
Oh.
Yes.
I
Like,
thought you said pygmy.
no. Pick. No, she's like a pick-me girl. Like, so her story goes all the way back to The Bachelor. She was reached out, but I guess she was for some reason included in like being casted on The Bachelor, but she was busy planning her own wedding. She was engaged and they were going to cast her. And she told producers, I can't do it. Filming conflicts with my wedding. With my wedding.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they're like, oh, okay, never mind. And then I guess her fiance, she caught him cheating on her and she called off the wedding. And first thing she did was call the producers and say, never mind, I called off the wedding. I can come on. And they said, okay, come on in. Like, you know, this is a show where you are now competing with other women to now get married. Like, and maybe you just take a little break in between and heal and find yourself.
None of it's real.
So they bring her on. And I guess she has like a mental breakdown the first day because it's the day of her wedding. That she's arriving at this hotel and has to compete with these other women, and she quits the show and says, I just can't do it. I can't give my all to him and be like, why would you, after like, if your fiance is cheating on you and that's why you called off the wedding, yeah, let's go on another show where I am going to be with a man who's dating like 30 different women at the same time and trying to get him to marry me.
Mm-hmm. But she's a pygmy.
Pick me.
So that's like the ultimate show for that.
Yeah. But she quit. So then she goes to Southern Charm. And Southern Charm's kind of like the Valley. It's another show. It's just people in Charleston, South Carolina. And it's just filming their lives. And they all like get drunk a lot and party a lot and go on group vacations. And two of the guys that are on there, Craig and Austin, Sally immediately becomes obsessed with Craig. she's like, I like this guy. She's hanging out late night in his hot tub. They're not hooking up. Nothing's happening. He mentions that he kind of wants chickens. He'd like to get a chicken coop. He think that would be cool. So she goes out and gets a chicken coop, puts it in her backyard, gets chickens, all because she's like, Craig would like this. This will make him pick me. And then she ends up telling Craig she has feelings for him. And Craig says, I don't feel the same way. We're just friends. I'm not into it. So she gets rid of the chickens.
Good.
Scratch that idea.
Did she eat them?
I don't know what she did. She was just like, I don't want these anymore. Like, this was all just a ploy to get a man. Like, it's so weird.
And now is this on the
This is on Southern Charm.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm giving you like the backstory of Sally. And so then
So Sally's on the Valley.
No, we're not talking about the Valley anymore.
Right.
She's going to be on Summer House.
Oh, Summer House. Right. Okay. That's right. I was trying to remember where these backstories were supposed to be leading. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Leading to the new Summer House.
Great. Yes.
So, anyway, she gets rid of the chickens. And then meanwhile, Austin has a very serious girlfriend who is part of their friend group, films with them, everything, hangs out with them. So Sally's been around her so many times. And then she's off the show because Austin says, I broke up with her and I'm going through a tough time. As soon as Sally hears this, she's like, I want Austin. And she's making out with him by the end of the episode. And it's like, you were hanging out with his girlfriend and with like, can you go like, the body isn't even cold yet. Like, geez, like, can you just like chill out for a second? She was immediately, it's like you were just in love with Craig. You're buying chickens for him. And now you hear Austin's break and you're like all about him. So obviously that one didn't work. And then Amanda and Kyle on Summer House, obviously you break up.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's hooking up with Kyle.
Oh. Well, what kind of hick animals do Austin and Kyle like?
Well, I don't know. Kyle was with Amanda for so long. We haven't really seen him super single and what he's into. So we shall see. Austin's just a playboy. He's a bachelor for life. I think all of them, the Southern Charm boys are. They're just not. They're not the settle down, get married, have kids. And Sally keeps saying that's what she wants. But it's like, you're going for the wrong, like, you keep going after these guys that are just the wrong ones. And you just want to be, she loves being the rebound, I guess.
Do they all have Southern accents on Southern Charm?
No, Craig's actually from Delaware.
Ew.
And he moved out. Yeah, he's from Delaware. He went to, I think, Cape Henlopen High School, I think. He's from the beach area. Sussex County. So he may have a little bit of a Southern accent.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the second worst accent behind Boston.
So what's the best?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I think there's only bad ones. I don't know if there's any good ones.
People tell me I have an accent. I don't hear it. But when I went to school in West Virginia, people were like, you have an accent. Where are you from? I'm like, Delaware.
Well, yeah, of course you have an accent to them. You also have teeth. What? But yeah, I mean, like anyone who's from different regions sound like they have an accent, and I guess they do, right? But yeah, I don't know if there's any good accents. I think there's only bad accents.
Yeah, I don't think I have an accent.
Worse.
I don't hear it, but I've heard that from a couple of people.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's going to be interesting to watch. Summer House, and now we're going to see the drama with Kyle juggling these two girls and who's going to win.
Watch Summer House to find out.
Um,
So does this mean that they're both, or they're on Summer House?
They are. So Summer House has like their core cast, and that's the people that are at the house every single week. And then they have others that I guess they're considered like friends of the cast
that show up because of the people.
Yeah,
that are
they
on
show
the
up
show?
and they'll be there for a couple of, like, oh, so and so is coming for the weekend, and they'll be in a couple episodes. So that's what Sally and Ava are. They're not the core cast.
And so wait, Ava's from.
She's from Next Gen NYC.
So what is she like?
That's how they all talk. I can't take it.
Is she a child?
She has to be at least 21. I don't know. And I think that her dad is some like major music guy. Is there someone, Dash, that you know of in the music industry?
Dash?
That's the last name.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know enough about them. And that's why I try to watch the show, because I was like, let me try to get to know them. The only one that I love on that show is Gia Giudice. Of course, I love her because
Teresa?
Yes, Teresa's daughter, because I've watched her grow up on Real Housewives, and Brooks Marks, who's Meredith Marks. The others, I don't know. If they're not a Real Housewives child, I'm just not interested. I'm like, I don't know anything about you. These others I've watched grow up.
God, that's so. Well, first of all, that's gross and creepy. But second of all, like these
so true though.
These little lizards growing up, like on reality TV.
They're taking over the family business. I mean, come on.
They're moving on, to their own reality TV. God.
How's it any different than somebody who like owns a shop and passes it on to their child? Like, they're just doing what their parents did.
Right. No, but that's, yeah. I mean, I'm right. It seems like there's a lot of baggage that comes along with that job, though.
Well, yeah.
But, gross. So, and Summer House. Which season of Summer House is this going to be?
Oh gosh,
like 10
I don't
something?
know.
But
yeah,
this is
it's
not
up there.
It's not happening yet. It's filming. You said, right?
Yeah, it just started filming.
Okay,
because it films. It's the summer. They normally kick it off 4th of July weekend, and that's when they film. But Sierra was doing the Love Island After Sun. She was hosting that, and they actually held up their production so that she could finish out that gig and come home to do Summer House. So,
yeah, great.
So, in other news, speaking of Love Island USA, Ariana Madix is up for an Emmy nomination. And that's super cool. I hope she wins.
For what?
So the Emmy, it's for best host of a reality TV show. And her competitor, so the other people that are also nominated is Alan Cummings for the Traitors. Here, Kristen Kish for Top Chef. I haven't watched Top Chef. RuPaul for RuPaul's Drag Race, and Jeff Probst for Survivor. So I hope Ariana wins. Alan for the Traitors, he's already won multiple times for that. And so I think it's like Jeff has already won multiple times for Survivor. RuPaul has already won multiple times in this category. The only two who have not won yet is the host of Top Chef and Ariana for Love Island. So I hope that they will give one of them a turn.
Doesn't she not do anything? Like we talked about, she just like walks out. She looks so good.
It's so true.
And then also, like, I don't know. I mean, I've seen, I think, the very first episode of Survivor, and probably not many after that, if any at all. So I've seen Jeff Probst hosting before.
Yeah.
I think I've seen Top Chef a couple of times, but I don't know anything about the hosts or whatever. I don't remember any of that.
I know the host because she was a competitor on Traders. So she was one of the people that was on Traders as one of, and I liked her. But I've never seen her in a hosting gig because I haven't watched that show.
And I know Alan Cummings just from GoldenEye.
Oh, well, he's amazing on the Traders. I
would imagine.
I'm not surprised that he's won back-to-back years in this category.
Like, RuPaul has to be the most involved and talented one, I would imagine.
Yeah, RuPaul's been RuPaul's Drag Race has been on for ever. I think as long as Survivor. It's been on a really long time.
I've never seen it, but
I've never seen it either. And I do think, but RuPaul's won multiple times too. Like, I think when you win in this category, like if you already have a bunch of Emmy wins under this like, are they even going to show up?
It's all dumb bullshit.
Like, yeah. Right. But Ariana,
especially
I feel like
this category.
Well, Ariana, I think would be, I think it would mean a lot to her to win it. I'm probably the host of Top Chef too. I don't know her as well, but you're right. Ariana she doesn't do much hosting, but she looks fabulous when she does her slow motion walkout and she's in this like amazing gown and she looks back at the camera. She's just stunning.
Oh,
and when she does come out and she does host, she does a great job. But there are a lot of scenes where they're getting text messages, and that's the text messages are the ones hosting the show. It'll be like, they'll get a text and they'll say, tell all the boys to line up in front of the fire pit. And then the next person will get a text and they'll be like, one of you is going home tonight. And they're just like reading one by one, they'll get a text. And I'm like, where is Ariana? Why are the text messages hosting the show right now? What is happening?
Oh, well, that sounds like a strong argument for her to win.
No, I want her to win.
And she was catapulted by Tom Sandoval.
Yes, he cheated on her, but also like Sheena Shea can't stand her. And Sheena, she's from Vanderpump Rules, and can't stand her. So I just feel like every bit of success Ariana has pisses Sheena off, and that's like, I love it. I'm like Team Ariana as long as it's pissing Sheena off. Sheena's whole story is that she got cast on Vanderpump Rules because she had an affair with Eddie Cibrian while his wife was pregnant. And she was very proud of this. And then when Eddie ended up leaving his wife ultimately for Leanne Rimes, like Sheena was crying and talking about, my boyfriend left me for Leanne Rimes. Like, no, your boyfriend has a pregnant wife at home, you whore. Like, stop it.
Is Leanne Rimes a country singer?
Yes. She's a country whore.
Ugh.
I don't like her either. Yeah.
Does she have her own reality TV show?
They did. It was like Eddie and Leanne Hoville. I don't know. It didn't last. Nobody wants to watch them. They're not interesting.
That is a weird accusation to make. But but okay. Yeah, I mean, I believe that. I just don't understand why anybody wants to watch any of these creatures. But, okay.
Well,
okay.
You get sucked into their story. And like I've said, you love them or you hate them. But either way, they're entertaining.
Yeah. Well, so So when are the Emmys?
September 13th.
Oh, so not
So we
too
got
far away.
some time, but I guess they just announced like who's up, and I have a feeling it's going to be Alan, Jeff, or RuPaul winning again. That's what I think.
One of the ones that deserves it.
Yeah, they do deserve it, but they've already won it. So it's like,
Yeah.
But that's what I think will happen, because ultimately, who decides that? It's not America voting for who's going to win.
Right.
It's like a group of producers and actors and that are on like a committee, and they decide who's going to win. So I can kind of see them having more respect for like Alan or Jeff or RuPaul over like a Vanderpump Rules star or like the Top Chef, which is a Bravo show. Yeah.
And that makes complete sense. And I agree with it. But also, do you think that they might have reservations about promoting Love Island?
Why would they have? Why? Because it's like porn stars in training?
Yeah, because it's like a gross show, and they're
It is a gross show.
a respectable award ceremony.
Yeah, I mean, that could be too. I don't know enough about like RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm not sure what that show is all about. I haven't watched it, but I think that it's like isn't it kind of like, I don't know if it's like, what's that fashion show that Heidi Klum did? I didn't watch it Project Runway. I think it's kind of like that, maybe, where they are competing to be drag. I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, I've never seen it either, but that's also sounds a bit dangerous these days. So maybe they shouldn't win either.
Well, no, he's won. RuPaul's won multiple times.
Right, in the past, when things like that were okay, but now they're not.
No, this show is still very popular. I'm not opposed to watching it. I just well,
let's give it to Survivor, because Survivor has been around forever and it's the same thing, and that's what I want.
Listen, there's people that will argue too that like Love Island is making it the sex shouldn't be taboo. It shouldn't be something like they are sexually free and they are, loving every second of it, as long as you're straight and beautiful.
Yes. And ask Jesus first.
I don't think any of them are asking Jesus anything.
Well, not going to get an Emmy with that.
I wonder if I should watch RuPaul's Drag Race, though. I don't know what it's on.
Is it not on Bravo?
No, that's where I struggle.
Yeah.
I have to look it up. I'd be curious. I think I'll watch that actually next week, just so I can know what that because now I feel like I should have at least looked up what it was about before bringing it up, because I don't even know what it's about.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're competing for. I don't know if there's cash prize. I don't know if they're like, if it's to be a fashion person, if it's to be like someone that's just like a famous drag queen. I don't know.
That's the other thing. That was all. So that is considered a reality show, I guess, because RuPaul is up for
the host of a reality competition show.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, which is, I don't know what that show is, but Traitors host also is up for it, right? And I still don't quite get why Traitors is a reality show when it's just a game show. I feel like, and we've talked about this before, I think that's just like a very blurred line now, where it's, oh, this is a game show. Oh, but they're in the same house, so now it's a reality show.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that it's because they are all living in the same house, and there's some
the game is always going on.
The game is always going on. There's also
Yeah.
like some tension. They talk about like their real lives. They will have arguments and stuff. And they're all staying together in this house. And I think they get well, but they're not. They're staying in a hotel.
Right.
Let's be honest. You're right. I don't know why it's considered. It's a game show.
I think that's just like
Even I forget
the word.
They're not staying there.
Let's just put reality in front of this, and now people will watch.
See, Summer House is really a
have to.
reality show because they have cameras throughout the house where the cameramen and women aren't physically there holding cameras in their face. They're being filmed 24/7. And that's why they can capture moments that they'll be drunk or something and just totally forget, oh crap, I'm on camera right now, because there's not an actual person standing there in front of them with a camera. Right. And that's why when they have sex, they pull the blankets like way up over both of their heads. They're just filmed 24/7. So yeah, you're right though. I don't know why you're right. Traitors is a game show. But Alan is amazing on that show, I have to say.
Now, is that's an American, because like there's a British Traitors.
No, yeah, we stole it from them.
So who is it? Claudia Winkleman?
Maybe
who hosts the British one.
I don't know. I haven't watched the British one. But yeah, well, none of our ideas are original.
Well,
getting them from everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's hardly any original anything on TV anymore, or movies or whatever. But ugh. Well, yeah. Well, hopefully Ariana
Madix has entered the villa.
Hopefully Ariana Madix wins the Emmy because she deserves it. Ugh.
Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to check out Explaining Reality on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Links are in the episode description.